Hi, this is Coach Colette, host of the Start Within podcast, and welcome to this week's episode of Financial Fridays. Well, today is World Kindness Day. It's a day to remember that kindness and compassion and care and concern are important energies that sustain us as humans and as beings throughout the world. So I thought what I would do today is to share with you a loving kindness meditation. And so you know that this is the Start Within podcast. So we're going to start the loving kindness meditation with ourselves, because the more self-love, self-kindness, self-compassion that we can show towards ourselves, the easier it will be to spread those same emotions to others. So you want to get yourself comfortable, feel yourself where you are sitting, feel the parts of your body that are connected to the surface on which you are sitting, feel your feet on the ground, and turn your attention inwards and begin to focus on your heart. And if it helps, you may want to place one hand on your heart so that you can feel the energy of your heart. And bring to mind all of the wonderful aspects and qualities and characteristics that you possess. You are special just as you are. And offer yourself loving kindness by saying to yourself silently, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be at peace." And notice the energy that comes up within you. Hopefully you are able to feel the loving kindness flowing through your body. And as you continue to bask in your own personal loving kindness, when you are ready, bring to mind someone who supports you, someone who has always had your back. And as you bring this person to mind, imagine that they are sitting across from you. Let's extend some loving kindness to this person, silently repeating to yourself, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace." And as you continue to sit and feel into this energy of loving kindness, if you feel comfortable, an interesting way to extend this meditation is to bring someone to mind with whom you may have some challenges or some difficulties, or maybe you have felt some irritation about this person or about a particular situation. And see if you can extend some loving kindness to this person. Again, we will say silently, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at peace." And then finally, we can extend loving kindness to all beings, thinking of your friends, thinking of your family, thinking of your neighbors, thinking of your community, and all persons, beings on our planet. And we can share this loving kindness energy by silently repeating these words. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be safe. May we be at peace. And now notice if there are any feelings or sensations that are flowing through you right now. Take some time to be present to them. If there's anything in particular that has surfaced, maybe you want to jot them down in your journal. And know that you can come back to this loving kindness meditation anytime that you would like to extend loving kindness within to yourself or extend loving kindness to others. That's all for me for now. Get ready and listen up to today's tip from Singh.
Hello everyone, this is Singh, aka Investing, of the Investing Podcast with your weekly Financial Friday tip. Are you maximizing all the benefits from your employer? Now is the time to see if you're taking advantage of all the benefits of your 401k and your IRA, as it is the fall, and now with Thanksgiving coming as well, let's be grateful for all the abundance that surrounds us. That said, that is your weekly Financial Friday tip, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Coach Colette again with this week's Unplugged segment. And wow, what a difference a week makes. Last Saturday was the herstory making moment for Madam Vice President-Elect Kamala Harris. And I feel like that was or will become one of those, quote, where were you when moments. I know for me, late Saturday morning, I was sipping my tea and probably watching whatever I was watching on TV. And then all of a sudden, there were these loud cheers and honks and what sounded like cowbells. And I thought, okay, wait, something's happening. And I grabbed my phone to see on Twitter and then turned on the news and then saw the results being called. I said on Instagram that I have had a full range of emotions, from excitement to pride to hope to cautious optimism, and even was moved to tears several times. Here in Brooklyn, I went outside and people were dancing in the streets and honking horns and banging pots. And it was a really interesting moment. I know I've said this before, that representation matters. Throughout my life as a Black woman, there have been numerous times, too many to count, where I have been in rooms and events and situations where I was the only person of color, perhaps the only Black person, sometimes the only female in a room. And I feel like it's happened so often that I don't want to say I don't notice, because I do notice, yet I have really been able to not allow it to impact me or my confidence. And definitely that comes from the years of that being the case. I am still, though, very aware of how visible I am in situations. And ironically, in these last, I'd say 4 years of my business, as I really honed in on the Start Within brand, and definitely this year as I have been building and pitching Libby, I feel like because these aspects are so close to my passion around helping Black, Brown, Indigenous women to thrive, that I am now somewhat more slightly aware of my visibility when I am in those rooms and I am the only one. And again, I can shake it off and still do my pitch and still do my demo. Yet I feel like the closer it is to my heart, the more I notice. And I was looking for quotes from Kamala Harris to share. I've been sharing some on social media. This one I found on the Oprah Magazine website, and it's titled On Ambition. And the quote is, "There will be people who say to you, you are out of your lane. They are burdened by only having the capacity to see what has always been instead of what can be. But don't you let that burden you." And that to me is amazing advice, particularly as entrepreneurs. We are sometimes building things that people can't see yet, or we are creating solutions for populations that people may deem to be not important, or focusing on issues that are not within the quote mainstream view. And yet we can't let that burden us, because we have our passion, we have our drive, we have our motivation, we have our inspiration, and we must stay the course. And trust me, as I am saying this, I am saying it as much to myself as I am saying it to you. So, here's a toast to Madam Vice President-Elect Kamala Harris, and a toast to all women of color, Black, Brown, Indigenous women who are staying the course and not letting external perceptions or views stop us from moving forward. Take care, be well, have an awesome weekend, and we will speak again soon. So what is your takeaway from this week's Financial Fridays segment? What might you do differently around your money and your mindset? For more financial advice, you can check out Suki's podcast, Invest Singh, where I also share tips on his Wellness Wednesdays segment. If you enjoyed this episode and haven't already subscribed, you can do so on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you like to listen. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Coach_Colette for more inspiration on personal growth and wellness. Tune in next Friday for another episode, and get ready to start within to finish strong.